What's up, fellow assassins, and welcome back to another Saturday Night Specials episode on the Skooled Zone. Time for part 8 of my Assassin's Creed Odyssey trivia walkthrough series, and I'm very excited about a new feature they added to the game with a recent update. You know, at least at the time of this recording, that is. So they added an option where you can customize the look of your gear. It's truly an amazing addition to the game. Makes all the difference in the world. I'm so glad they did that. As you can see, I have my character decked out like a full-on ancient Greek ninja. He looks so badass now. And what's cool is that you can customize the look no matter the original item. So he's got on a set of legendary armor that's actually originally really bulky as hell in a gaudy gold color. Not very immersive if you're trying to be a stealthy night stalker and all that. But now he looks like he just came back from a trip from medieval Japan. And what's even more amazing is that your custom look automatically populates itself into the cutscenes too. So in all the upcoming cutscenes you'll see, he still looks like a ninja. And his bow looks like something Hawkeye would carry around. It's just too cool. Anyway, cheers to Ubisoft for actually trying to make their fans happy with these kind of free updates. I didn't have to go through any kind of microtransactions or anything, so hats off to you guys. So I'll continue with the text notes and trivia pop-ups, and I'll be back at the end of the episode to wrap things up. Thanks so much for tuning in, and let's get our ninja on.
Ready when you are, Commander!
Onward! Before! We'll crush them! Get the oars ready! Increase speed! Full power! Archers! Take your march! Everyone ready for attack! Archers, forward!
Watch out! They're driving at us! We didn't hit!
Spears attack!
Enemy is about to lose! Arrows! Watch out!
Use a fire volley! Ready your bows!
Watch out! They are heading to us! Imperial prowess!
Ready to shoot! Arrows!
They're ready to fire!
Get the fire! Slowly!
We need to move before they hit us! We're about to fire! Enemy fire imminent!
Here we go! Ready yourselves! Let's board the bastards!
Get reinforcements on deck!
More speed!
They're ready to lose! Arrows incoming!
We're at maximum speed! Archers, get ready! Attack!
Prepare for enemy fire!
Get them!
Steady line!
Attack! Spear them! Ready arrows!
Keep this down! Take cover!
Release now!
There will be more battles like that! Nothing the Adrestia can't handle!
I need archers! Rowers, go! Speed up!
Going as fast as we can!
Increase speed! Fight them for all your heart!
Arrows inbound!
Let's go!
Commander, the oars can't keep
More
this up!
oars! Archers to the front!
They fired on us! Alaka! They are headed right for us! Arrows! Cover yourself! Wait! Get back to your marks!
Too still! Faster! Running speed! Archers! Attack! Now!
Wait until they're out of range!
Faster!
They are headed straight for us! Watch for the arrows! They're set to fire on us! Arrows!
Archer! Ready yourselves! Arrows!
They're about to lose! I wasn't in a hurry. They could never safely address me.
Prepare to dock!
Ο ενός αδελφός λέγει πως μήματα δυνάμενος φέρει είναι στο άρτιον τιμίο. Αλεμπόρου πήγε.
Blood or change. Phineas must choose.
This artist's work is everywhere. Their dislike is as clear as water.
Work of a coward. If they meant it, you'd have a sword to your throat right now.
You saw that crowd. Words are powerful. They're probably gossiping and plotting as we speak.
This rebel obviously wants attention. Someone should give it to them.
I had a similar thought. And I think that someone could be you.
Tell me where they are, and I'll put an end to this.
See the pigment of the paint. It's a rare color, and I only know one artist who chooses to use it. Last I heard, he lives in a cave at the Rᴇғᴇʀᴇᴅ waterfall.
Is the rest of this art as subtle?
More of the same. Death threats. The dust in Naxos must settle, or Phineas will be killed and replaced as Archon.
I know artists are sensitive, but something really made this one mad.
The city thinks war is coming, and they're not wrong. But they're certain that Phineas is the one driving us toward disaster.
I'll stop them.
We cannot answer their threats with violence of our own. That will add more fuel to the fire.
If that's what you want.
It is what she wants. Phineas wants to fight for the people, not against them. Just stop them making any more art.
If you consider this art,
Το ηχθειοπωλείον εστί μέτερον.
This came from whatever wrote this message. I'll take it to the art merchant.
Έχομεν ταρυχίους ηχθείς εκ πόντου και προποντίδος. Έχομεν αλιπάς τους ηχθείς και άλλας εκ διοσπουρίας, τραπεζούντος, Συνόπης και Ηρακλείας. Μάλιστα, έχομεν ηχθείς. Χωρίς ο άφαντας, ουδεβία να πήκια, ουδεβία.
I won't be intimidated. Stock the barracks and double the patrols. If Paros is sending them, I want to know the moment they make landfall.
What Archon is the merchants have...
I understand your concerns. But protecting the town and the quarries is what's most important. You may all go. The meeting is over. Alexios. How? When I closed my eyes, I could still see you falling. I thought I had lost you.
Cassandra is still alive.
They have her, don't they? I rebuilt my life from ashes. Do you understand? you tell me you're alive? You're both alive. It's really you. It's not some trick of the gods.
I found you.
Your sister. We have to get her back.
She's too far gone.
I gave up on you both once. Never again.
What have you...
How did you...
I have a lot of questions.
I think we both do. But ask. I'll answer what I can.
What happened to you in Argolis after that night?
I found your sister and rushed to a young doctor's apprentice, Hippocrates. I thought I'd lost you. I wasn't ready to lose you both.
I spoke with him recently. That night still haunts him.
I was heartbroken when the healers in Asclepios told me Cassandra was dead. The two of you were my whole world.
But she did live. They lied to you.
They must have realized she was special and handed her over to the cult.
What do you mean? She was special.
What's wrong?
Soldiers from Paros just made landfall in the cove. A small force, maybe a dozen.
Malaka. Timo, gather the troops. Questions will have to wait, Lamb.
I want to help.
I assume you can use those weapons?
Better than when you last saw me.
Good. Come.
Who is attacking?
Paros, across the bay. It seems Silanos has finally grown tired of sharing the marble trade.
Why now?
We've always had problems with Paros. I expected an attack, just not so soon.
I guess the time for talking is over.
Allies often forget their allegiances when opportunity beckons.
Ella. Off we go. Why are you working with Sparta, given all that's happened?
Paros made an alliance with the Athenians, so they left me little choice.
You needed support.
A rivalry with Paros is one thing, but they turned it into a war. Their partnership with Athens was too much to weather for Naxos alone.
I know where you're hiding!
They're shooting from...
Those arrows came from over here! Came from over here! There's someone here! Who did this? Don't get hit! You die here!
want to die here.
Fuck! I'm on fire! Go!
Be careful now. I'm watching you.
There's always been a rivalry between the islands. After all, Naxos used to control Paros and Andros. They're envious of our craftsmen, too.
And now?
They think they deserve expansion. Their oligarch demands their wings spread wide. But we'll clip their wings before that happens.
They don't know who they're up against.
You remind me of Nikolaos. You fight just like him. Ruthless and cunning. He would be proud.
The real world taught me better. When someone wants your head, you have to learn to save your neck.
I know exactly what you mean.
I know you left Sparta, but how did you end up on this island?
I couldn't stand by Nikolaos after what he did. I had to get out of Sparta.
So why here?
I saw an opportunity to help people, to grow something. I was elected to rule and protect this island from those who would ruin what we've built.
You've done some incredible things. Naxos is lucky to have you as its leader.
It's not been without its difficulties, but I'm proud of what we've achieved.
It's a pity there aren't more leaders like you. I want to know about my real father.
How did you know?
I was told.
Nikolaos. You saw him?
In Megaris, yes.
Nikolaos was your father. He was the man who raised you. Until he took his Spartan duty too far.
He mentioned another. What can you tell me about him?
I always hoped you would never need to discover the truth. But there are things you need to know if we are to stop the cult.
What do you mean?
He sought me out before I knew your Nikolaos. I've not heard from him in a long time.
Why didn't you tell me the truth about Nikolaos?
You were just a child. You looked up to him. I couldn't bring myself to take that from you then, and I'm sorry you know now.
I've been sheltered from the truth long enough. I don't understand why the cult targeted our family.
There are many reasons, Lam.
What did we ever do to them?
Now that we're reunited, it's more a question of what we could do to them.
They fear us.
Your ancestors have been a thorn in their side for generations. They've decided we need to be eliminated to ensure their plans come to fruition.
The cult will pay for all they've done to our family and the Greek world.
You are mighty, Lam, but you cannot defeat that beast with sword and spear alone.
I'll use any weapon I can to make them suffer as we have. Let's continue this discussion somewhere the smell of death doesn't linger.
Ride with me.
Let's go. Ella. The island is beautiful.
It is. Sparta has nothing on Naxian beaches.
Sparta. All I remember is the bottom of Mount Taygetos.
When I brought you to the Pythia as a baby, she never said we would live a nightmare. She said you had such promise.
The Pythia can't predict everything.
What is wrong with
Your general acted quickly, ringing the alarm.
Timo knows Paris is a threat. They make their business clear.
They can't be more clear than sending soldiers. There's no treaty?
Maybe there was, but it's long over. Now there's no mistaking them for anything but the enemy.
An enemy I could help you defeat.
We'll discuss that later. But I think you're right. The temple's coming along, Evandros.
It will stay in ruins if we don't secure more donations. Soldiers can't get all the funds.
They can if you don't want the temple destroyed by our enemy. But I'll see what I can do.
It's a good deed restarting construction. Rᴇғᴇᴅ was a great man who deserves reverence.
His battles against corruption and oligarchy are lessons we all should remember. I do intend to finish the temple.
Thank you, Phoenix.
What a strange day it has been.
But a good one.
I've certainly had worse.
Me too.
You have grown into a remarkable man, but I see the burden you carry on your shoulders.
Finding you has lessened it, I think.
I'm glad, but I have wondered why the gods chose to reunite us now.
I think they felt it was about time our family found each other again.
If we want to be truly united, we have to find Cassandra and rescue her from the cult's grasp.
They are the source of all our pain, and they will cause more to many others unless we act.
I put that life behind me the moment I left Sparta. I have Naxos to worry about now.
Let me help you here. We can safeguard Naxos, and then hunt down the cult together.
Myrrine, the symposium is about to start.
By the gods. I'm sorry, my sweet. I forgot. Prepare the horses. I'll be out shortly.
The symposium?
I need to show the people their leader is strong and in control. Sometimes the face we show to the world needs to be one of strength, despite the chaos we harbor beneath. I will help you stop the cult, but before I can leave Naxos, I have to ensure it will survive without me.
What do you need?
Paros has to be dealt with. We need to weaken their position. Once they're vulnerable, they will make a reckless decision and we will strike.
What did you have in mind?
We must force the Paros fleet to engage us and destroy it. But my admiral, Aeneas, is missing. His ship was sailing for Paros to engage in peace talks, and he never returned.
Don't worry. I'll find him.
If you need me, I'll be at the symposium. Although, try to look less intimidating should you choose to pay me a visit.
Rowers, to positions!
Nice to have you back. And what happened on Naxos? Did you find your mother?
I found her, Barnabas.
Wonderful! Maybe now we can kick back and relax.
But I have bad news. We know the cult of Cosmos poisons everything they touch. But now even Sparta's in their grasp. They'll have everyone fighting like dogs until the world is back in the Dark Ages. I have to stop them.
Then that's where we'll sail to next.
I'm glad you're with me. Head for open water! We're moving now!
Let's move! The break, Commander!
You're the only survivor?
They took prisoners. I was too far gone to carry back to Paros.
What happened?
We came to talk peace with Paros. They ambushed us.
What of your captain, Aeneas?
Took him.
If Paros has him, where will he be?
They joked about tying him atop the quarry and letting the sun soften him up.
Why keep him alive?
Leverage. They know he's important to Phoenicus.
I'll get him.
Make them pay.
Aeneas. He's in bad shape.
They'll be watching for me. I need to be careful. Beautiful white Parion marble. Should I add some sparkling red?
One hit. That's all it took. Hey! You stand no chance!
Do not lose your focus. This one is dead.
Yes, sir! I got him now!
Dead, I think. Let me check. φόφορον εστίν οράν.
Finished with the nails yet?
No, the old dog is still breathing.
Only a matter of time before the boss or the heat breaks him.
He'll never be paid. The boss is wasting his time.
Slow down!
Help! Is anyone there?
Γιατί ταύτα συμβαίνουσιν?
Building new barracks. sign of them.
Pendrach me to the one who finds the sellsword.
They're probably long gone by now.
Anything to report?
Nothing. They've vanished or something.
Keep searching. Watch you don't get jumped.
Yes, sir.
Or you'll get hurt. Move or I'll run you over. Harry, find cover! I know where they're firing from. I know where you are, you coward! Do you see any trace? There's no one here. I know where the archer is. Harry!
I could have sworn they were in here.
Into cover! I know where you are, you coward! Get into cover!
They can't have disappeared.
I know where they're firing from!
Γιατί ουδύναμε κοινήν, έφρυξα.
Someone help me!
Κίνη τον πόδα, κίνη!
You saved my life!
I'm burning!
Get out! Out, damn you!
Ίσον αρκαθεύδο.
I owe my You're a hard man to kill.
I know she wouldn't abandon me. Quick, let's get out of here. Thank you, Misthios. I hope Phoenix pays you well for this.
Remind her for me.
Something's wrong with Paros. More than usual. Strange things are afoot.
What did you see?
There were others. Not the Paros type. One had a mask. Never seen that before.
A mask?
I couldn't tell who he was. Time to get off this godforsaken island. I know my way back.
You should tell Phoenix what you saw.
I'll report to her at once.
This temple is for the god of wine, Dionysos. Bet Marcos would like it here.
Did you not hear what I said? These are their most skilled killers. You cannot stay in the public eye. They'll find you.
I understand you perfectly. But I also need to be seen. The propagandist did his job well. I need more support to attack Paros.
I've seen too many people die already. Please, come away from here.
Yssassiηatε, what brings you here?
Alexios! Read the room, my dear.
I'm interrupting. Please, continue your discussion. It sounds fascinating.
I've just come to tell your mother that the cult's elite forces are after her, and that this place is too open.
And I've been telling Yssassiηatε I need to appear in public to maintain the support of the citizens.
You want me to handle the cult soldiers?
Not only that. My people won't believe Paros is behind this without proof. I need you to find it.
Of course.
Good. And I'll make the rounds here. Shore up my support. Be careful. They're dangerous.
I know.
I'll get her out of here safely.
I don't think anyone sent to kill you is going to admit who they're working for.
You're right. Physical proof is better. I'm sure you can find something.
Of course, I'd be happy to help you both. I'll see you again later.
Λέγει μου, τούτο δέον στην διαλυμή όταν είσαι μόνος και...
Τους στόχους. Εξίσταμε τους
A cave entrance. They're in there. Careful. Don't want to be caught here.
There's nothing.
I'll enjoy this!
Done by a hired killer.
Hide! Hide! This archer has to die! Victory! Rush the archer!
Looks like they disappeared.
Rᴇғᴇʀᴇᴅ, all stamped with the seal of Paros, and a letter, some kind of code.
The cult soldiers were paid with drachmi from Paros.
Well, I could hardly ask for clearer proof. This will settle some scores. Take this to the Merchants Guild. Tell them it's the proof I promised. And tell them they can keep the coins.
Of course.
There was also this. I assume it's their orders.
I recognize this. It's an old dialect. The cult must use it to communicate with one another.
You can read it?
This money isn't from Silanos. It's from someone in Sparta.
That's not possible.
I can translate it for you, but these orders come from a Spartan king.
The Spartan nobility has always resisted the cult.
The cult is like water. Any crack in the stone and they'll get in.
Sparta stands against corruption.
Sparta has changed since we were there. Corruption spreads everywhere. As Aspasia says, even to Sparta. They want to instill discipline across the Greek world while they rot from within. They're focused on the wrong enemy.
I am still Spartan. And so are you.
Are you really?
I have responsibilities here. Paros needs to be stopped. But then, yes, I will go back. Paros must be stopped.
We will destroy your statues. We will burn down your temples if that's what it takes to rid the world of rodents like you.
You may speak.
Ships from Paros have blockaded the harbor.
God curse Silanos and his damned cult! Do they never tire of meddling? Ugh! Tell them I'm on my way.
Blockade?
I've refused to pay tribute to Athens, and Paros is taking advantage of the situation. There goes our hope of striking first.
I can bring my ship around and clear the harbor.
Just you against an entire blockade?
You're right. It's terrible odds. For Paros.
Be safe, and come back to me, lamb.
Let's set sail!
The helm's all yours, Commander.
Forward! Come on! Let's move! Ready oars! Fast as we can!
They're firing on us! They're trying to set the fire! Out of course! Prepare for enemy fire! Commander, they're trying to ram us! Release them!
open water!
They're ready to move! That one is going to weaken the ship!
Drive the current! Shoot! Let's go! Full speed!
We're about to fire! Incoming tunnel! Safe again! The Adrestia needs to sail once more! We need to let go of the head, Commander!
More oars! Ramming speed!
We are at full speed, Commander!
Pull up here!
The harbor is clear. We need to move out before they send reinforcements.
We're almost ready. Timo?
The ships are loading now. They'll be ready on your command.
Alexios, a word.
Is something wrong?
Besides the attacks on my island and the cult's meddling, no. But we must speak privately.
Whatever you need.
The cult must be stopped. When we return to Laconia, it will be dangerous.
I'm used to it. We both are.
Here I know who I can and cannot trust. I would have said that about Sparta too, but this news about the king.
Did Aspasia find out which of the kings is working with the cult?
For all we know, it's both. We must cleanse Sparta of its corruption, no matter the cost.
Once Paros is dealt with, we will get to work.
You're right. Come see me when you're ready. Are you ready to sail?
Where to?
We're going to destroy the fleet of Paros once and for all. Only then will Naxos be secure enough for us to leave.
I'm ready.
Then I leave this to you.
With your shield. Or on it.
And now we strike a blow to the cult.
Ready to set sail! We're moving now! Raise oars!
There's salvage nearby!
Start throwing!
We can handle this! Arrows coming! Enemy is about to lose! They're coming right at us!
Arrows! Ready to shoot!
They're about to lose! Waste arrows!
Throwers, go! Increase speed!
They're set to fire at us! Watch for the arrows!
They're gonna be after my head.
They're set to release! Arrows! Watch out!
Use the fire!
Come on! Replace those who've fallen! Commander,
More speed!
they're trying to rob us!
Let's move it!
Let's set fire on us!
Keep up the speed!
Watch out! They're trying to hit us! We can pull away
Increase
again
speed!
after the rowers catch their breath! Get fire!
Archers, we need you! Make them burn! Attack! Here we go!
Watch for those arrows!
Spear! Fire! Light them up! Ready your bows! Attack! Now!
Lose another round! Watch them, Commander! They are near to swing! We need to fire again! Stop them, Commander!
Archers!
Lucky we got out of that alive!
Ship your oars! Rowers in position! To board the maggots!
Paros must be stopped.
Sails up now!
Naxos seems secure.
We have done great things together for its people.
But now, we must look beyond these shores and destroy the cult.
They are everywhere and nowhere. Their followers are without number. Where do we start?
We cut the heads off the beast, one at a time, until they are blind and defenseless.
Sparta.
Sparta?
I still have influence there, and allies. We can rally around our home and cleanse it of their influence as an example to the world.
It will be dangerous. Their hold on Sparta is strong.
Don't you think it's time we returned?
Together.
I have only a few more things to do here.
As soon as you're ready, we'll set sail for Laconia.
I think there's something you should do first.
What?
You need to find your father.
I'm tired of searching for answers. And who's to say he can even give me them?
I know this is difficult.
It's like I don't even know myself anymore. Where I come from. Who I am.
Alexios, I promise you that he will have answers. You'll find what you need on the island of Thera. I've given your navigator the course. I'll see you in Laconia.
I'll be there.
May Poseidon keep you safe.
Safe journeys.
Thera.
Let's hope no one notices me here.
Help me! Put it out!
Alaka! Got to get it out!
The arrows came from over there. Came from somewhere
Ready for sail!
Welcome back! Where shall we go?
Oars in! Full sail! Oars down!
We've spotted some salvage! We should pick up that salvage!
Sails now!
This place is nice.
Growing speed!
There's the camp.
Theater. Not what I expected. These ruins look old. I wonder who built them and when. What are those towers? Nothing but a tablet. I wonder what it says. So, the light beams are the key. It's locked. I should check the tablet again. It's aligned. It's locked. I should check the tablet again. This looks to be in the right position. I think I've got it. There. That should work. Now to try the door. Finally. Now to find what lies within. Why would my father be here? It's hot in here. I should watch my step. No, no! Fire! Out! Away, child of Hephaestus! What is this place? Time to take a dive. This place is huge. Hello? Icarus! Traitor.
Greetings, Alexios. Welcome to Atlantis.
Atlantis? Impossible. I thought it was just a myth.
There are many secrets in this world that are hidden behind myth and legend.
And who are you?
My name is Pythagoras. I'm your father.
Pythagoras? That doesn't make any sense. He died decades ago.
Yes, almost a century if memory serves. And yet, here I am, standing before you.
And Icarus is?
My oldest and dearest friend. I sent him to watch over you. And now, here you are.
I've come to fulfill my destiny.
Oh, you have? And what would that be, young one?
I was hoping you'd tell me.
Atlantis does not give up its secrets easily.
Why was I sent here? What's my role in all of this? I want answers.
There is knowledge in this place. Powerful knowledge. In the wrong hands, its secrets could bring about the downfall of humanity. We cannot allow others to discover this place. We must find a way to seal it from the world forever.
I don't understand any of this. I'm a warrior, not a scholar.
We all have a purpose, Alexios. Yours was to help me protect the secrets of Atlantis.
Why should I help you? You were never there for me.
You endured what you had to in order to be strong enough for what's to come.
I never asked for any of this.
Our destiny's a burden we must shoulder. It is not something we choose.
What would you have me do?
The answers I seek are behind these mechanisms. They are sealed, and the artifacts to open them are missing.
So I need to find the artifacts and return them to Atlantis?
I've collected information that hints at where these artifacts may be located. However, they are incredibly powerful. They corrupt the minds of lesser people and possess a will to defend themselves.
I'll bring them back. But I still have questions for you.
And I have answers. For now, though, take this. It's part of a key to access an artifact that is hidden in Viotia. I have an ally trying to find the second half as we speak.
Theata! We found Atlantis!
Atlantis? Let me check your vitals. You're delirious!
We've been searching for an Yssu artifact with reality-bending powers, and this bothers you?
Pythagoras was born around 570 BCE. That would make the man in that cave nearly 150 years old. What could possibly be keeping him alive?
The staff of Hermes Trismegistus.
Mrs. San, you were right. I'll help you pack up the gear.
Thanks. Let's roll out. I've reached the coordinates. The series of caves we detected should be right under me. My equipment's ready. Preparing to dive.
Layla, you have no idea what's down there. There could be sharks.
I prefer that to Templars.
We'll keep an eye out for Abstergo. Good luck, Layla.
Thanks. I'm heading down now. There has to be a way in. I'll find it. There! That must be the way in. Are you all still reading me? It's awfully quiet on comms.
We hear you, Layla.
Thanks. It's just so silent down here.
You're not alone, Layla. We're monitoring your progress. You're doing fine.
Yeah, we're here if you need us.
Said that Yssassiing sitting at the desk.
Well, I don't have to be on a boat to be useful. I have loads of information on ancient Greece. Did you know that at Zakros, the Minoans built a graveyard so huge it was known as the Ravine of the Dead?
Can we please not talk about death?
Elena, promise me that if I die down here, you'll rename this place the Caves of the Dead.
I'm on it.
People!
I'm gonna miss the London loft. I really like the view.
Miss it? Why can't you go back?
Didn't you read Kyoshi's report? Abstergo's already swept through it. It's compromised.
No, I've been busy researching Theta. Kyoshi, are you alright?
Of course. After clearing out the last of our gear, I observed the infiltration from a distance.
Did they pick up the present I left?
Yes, they found the USB key you dropped under the desk. Nice tactic.
No one at Abstergo will be stupid enough to stick that in a computer.
They don't have to. It's a shell holding one of my special RFID transmitters. Get it anywhere near a workstation, like, say, in the head of security's office, and boom.
Impressive.
All in a day's hack. Wow! It's more elaborate than I could have imagined. How did they build all this? What I want to pay for an Yssu toolbox. This is different from Egypt. Some aesthetic elements in common, but... I should get out of this diving suit before I start exploring. It's real. I made it. Layla to Altair 2? I'm in. Do you have visuals?
Yes! By the gods, Layla, it's Atlantis!
How are you feeling? Any nausea from the pressure change?
No, I'm fine. These rooms are amazing.
Think, Layla, think. There must be a way. Something has to power up this place.
I'm re-entering the Animus. I need Alexius to show me how he got farther inside.
I know there's not much time, but I need answers.
I imagine you have many questions.
I have questions about my family.
The sentimental and emotional connections formed between people have always irked me. I knew Myrrine would fail to stay detached.
Why did you come here and leave my mother and me in Sparta?
I was never going to raise you. Our duty was to continue our ancient bloodline and ensure there was someone strong enough to do what was necessary when the time came.
You could have brought us here with you.
And you would have been unprepared.
If you've been here all these years, how did you meet my mother?
We're both descendants of the people who built this place, just like you. We knew that we had an obligation to preserve our lineage.
That's when you agreed to make me?
In a manner of speaking, yes.
Why is the cult hunting our family?
It is our family's destiny to control the power in this place. In our blood lies the key to unlocking the secrets of Atlantis.
So they want our blood?
You have a destiny, my child, to destroy the cult and their influence on the Greek world. You threaten everything they have striven for, because you have the power to oppose them.
They've tried to destroy me and failed, and they'll never control me. That's all I wanted to know. I want to know more about Atlantis, and your work.
There isn't enough time for me to explain even a fraction of what I have learned here. All I can offer for now is a hint of enlightenment.
You call it Atlantis, but what exactly is this place?
I believe it was a city long ago. A place where beings of great knowledge and power lived before humankind had built even its first primitive settlements. It was perhaps some kind of library where the Ancient Ones stored information.
This place is like a tomb. How did you live down here? And for so long?
This artifact, like your spear, possesses incredible power. It has given me life, so that I may continue to learn from this place.
What have you been studying here?
Everything. The first civilization's history, their culture, their science. With it, we can change humanity's destiny and usher in an age of enlightenment.
Destiny is something only the gods can alter.
They were gods, living, breathing gods.
I've heard enough. What do I do with the artifacts?
Just place them in their corresponding steles, and the path to answers will illuminate.
I should go.
Yes, there is much to do. Bring back the artifacts quickly. The longer we wait, the greater the risk of Atlantis being discovered.
Okay, this seems like a good place to end the episode. Just way too cool that they included Pythagoras in the game, you know? He was actually a really odd and mysterious figure in Greek history. And even cooler that he turns out to be the real father of Alexios. And even cooler still that they included a gateway to Atlantis. I mean, they just crammed this game full of every cool legend from the time period, you know? They must have had so much fun creating this game. Anyway, I'm excited to see where this all leads, and as always, a big thanks to my awesome Patreons for helping to make these videos possible. Their continued support is so appreciated. If you're thinking about helping out the channel and getting some cool perks in the process, head over to my Patreon page and join the Student Council. Every little bit adds up and is always reinvested into the channel. And in the meantime, thanks again for watching, see you next time, and stay smart.